I think you're hitting exactly right. And this is, if you go back and really think about, Paul Robeson and how he talked about access to primary capital, 50 plus years ago, which is what our community has not had access to. That primary capital, of course, started in this country with land, and the people, which were our people who were actually, driving the productivity of that land in many spaces that we didn't get the opportunity to participate in. The Homestead Act, the Southern Homestead Act, even the GI Bill, and other elements that the government was using to redistribute capital to citizens in this country, we did not participate in. And so when we also ended up in a period of time where we were now looking to see the expansion of real estate and housing, we were cut out of that through redlining and inability for our houses to create value and to appreciate, which meant we couldn't necessarily refinance them and take that capital, invest in businesses, and ensure that our children have the proper college educations to participate in the opportunities of America. So at the end of the day, access to capital is access to opportunity. And that is something that our community has been starved of. You and I have talked about this many times. 70% of African-American communities actually don't have a branch bank. Now, I sit here with a number of folks in the alternative space. And here's a staggering statistic, Roland. There's about 19 trillion dollars in the pension fund systems in the United States. That's federal, state, local companies, etc. All of the African American managers combined manage less than 1% of that. So from our perspective, there's an element of how do we get more capital not only managed by us, but access to it. If we don't have access through the banks, through the banking systems, the financial architecture, and we don't have access to manage that capital, to even drive the returns of that capital into our infrastructure, we will continue to starve the infrastructure of our communities. And so it's imperative that we use this moment in time when there's an awareness, when we have actually people like you who are raising awareness in social media, where people are saying, hey, this is unfair, that we can actually change this dynamic and change the wealth dynamic in our community, and the time is now.